Peace and love, everyone, and welcome to Yoga with Luisanna. I'm Luisanna, of course, and I'm here to lead you through a 30-minute Vinyasa Yoga flow to wake up the body. Now, to begin, or before we begin, you may need a block or a blanket, but it's definitely not necessary. Just have the props handy just in case you need some assistance. And then we're just going to come into a comfortable seat here to begin. Just drawing our hands to heart center. Taking a collective inhale through the nose together here. And a deep exhale out the mouth. Noticing your power here. We're just going to come to lie on our backs into a Shavasana. Letting the legs fall out. Letting the arms fall out heavy. Allowing the body to feel grounded here. To be one with the earth. Just going to take a mini body scan starting from the crown of the head all the way down to the toes. And then from the toes all the way back up to the crown of the head. Noticing if there's any part of the body that you're feeling tension, and just breathing into this area with love. Breathing in peace to the body here. And meeting the body right where it is at this very moment. Just going to bring one hand to the heart and one hand to the belly here. Noticing the heartbeat beneath the palm. And noticing the rise and fall of the belly beneath the other palm. Noticing your true existence here. Taking a few cycles of breath here on your own. And just listening here. Most of us relish the magnificent spiritual experiences. Those tremendous discoveries. Those important times of change. But those moments don't happen that often. The truth is, each moment in time is a spiritual experience, an important time of change. Cherish all your moments. Soon you will see the beauty and power of each. Let each moment have value. Let each day of your life be the spiritual experience you seek. The power to change and evolve lies within you. The life you desire is happening right now. Your destiny is here. Cherish all your moments. Embrace the beauty and importance of each one. So just holding that at your heart center as your breath guides you through practice today. Maybe setting an intention here for the practice. It can be a person, a place, or even a thing. A quote, a mantra, a goal. Anything that you would like to lead you through practice today, and just sitting it at your heart center here. Taking a few more cycles of breath before we begin to move. And then just drawing the knees into the chest, maybe swaying from side to side on the spine, massaging the lower back. And we're going to rock back and forth on the spine, enough to come to a comfortable seat here. Placing the palms by the sides, we're going to inhale to raise the arms up overhead. Exhale to lower the arms down. Inhale to raise the arms up overhead. Exhaling into our cactus, so bending at the elbows, opening up the chest, shining our light and love. And then inhaling to draw the fingertips up towards the sky, exhaling to lower the arms all the way down. We're going to take that again. Inhaling the arms up overhead. Exhaling into our cactus, bending at the elbows, shining our light. Inhaling to draw the arms up towards the sky. Exhale to lower the arms all the way down. Inhaling to raise our arms up overhead. Exhaling into our cactus, shining our light, maybe smiling. Inhale to draw the arms back up towards the sky. Exhale to lower the arms all the way down. Beautiful work. So from here, I'm going to do a little bit of a neck stretch, drawing the chin towards the chest. Then taking the right ear over to the right shoulder. And drawing the chin back towards the chest, left ear over to the left shoulder. Just swinging our head here like a pendulum. Letting this movement be as fluid as possible. Breathing into any tension you may be feeling here. We usually feel so much in the neck. So just being gentle here. Taking a few more breaths here. Just swaying the head from side to side. Drawing the chin to the chest and drawing our head back to neutral. We're going to shift forward into hands and knees, coming into our first tabletop here. So with the inhale, we're going to tuck the toes, lifting our tailbone and chest up for our cow pose. And then with the exhale, we're going to round the spine, drawing the belly in for our cat. I'm taking this in about a few more cycles of breath here. Inhaling up for our cow. Exhaling back for our cat. With each action, really pushing the floor away with the palms. And allowing the exhale to draw the navel in towards the spine. So curling on in. Beautiful work. And just moving into this movement on your own. Gonna draw ourselves back to neutral, tucking the toes under, sending the left leg back. Gonna inhale the left leg to hover here. Inhale the right arm forward, extending the right fingertips and the left toes back. We're gonna draw the right elbow towards the left knee. Inhaling to extend. Exhaling to curl, right elbow towards left knee. Beautiful work. Inhaling to extend. Exhale to curl. Inhaling to extend. Pausing here. Exhaling to curl. Beautiful work, everyone. Inhaling to extend. And then bending the left knee. We're going to grab for the left ankle with the right palm. And then pushing into the right palm here. So kicking our toes up towards the sky. And releasing this, lowering the left knee and the right palm down. Nice work. We're going to tuck the right toes under, sending the right leg back. Inhaling the right foot up to hover. Extending the left arm forward, feeling this expansion of the body. And then with the exhale, we're going to draw the left elbow towards the right knee here. Curling on in. Beautiful work. Inhaling to extend. Exhale to curl. Inhaling to extend. Exhale to curl. Nice, you got this. Inhaling to extend. Exhale to curl. Inhaling to expand the body. Exhale to curl on in. Beautiful. Inhaling to extend. Bending the right knee this time. Grabbing for the right ankle with the left palm. Kicking into the left palm. Drawing the toes up towards the sky. Pressing out the right palm. And then letting this clasp go. Lowering the right knee and the left palm. Back into our tabletop. And then sitting the hips back onto our heels, coming into our first child's pose. So here, drawing our intention back into the body. Drawing ourselves back into our why here. Why did we decide to take this class today? And just being very in tune with the breath here. Taking a few more cycles on your own. And drawing ourselves back into our tabletop. And we're going to send the hips up and back into our first down dog. So here you can pedal out the heels, shake out the hips, whatever you need to settle into your first down dog. Maybe bending the knee to send the hips up a little bit higher here. Good work. Breathing here. Feeling our power. And then drawing ourselves back into our tabletop. We're going to bring the palms right underneath the shoulders and then press out the toes, letting the knees hover about 1/2 inch. We're going to take 3 breaths here. Collective inhale together. Exhaling out the mouth. Inhaling through the nose. Exhaling out the mouth. Taking one more breath here, keeping the core super engaged. You got this. Nice work. And with the next exhale, we're going to send the hips up and back into our downward facing dog. Nice. Inhaling to shift our body forward into plank pose, and then exhaling back into our down dog. Inhaling forward into plank, and then an exhale back into our down dog. Taking that again. Inhaling forward into plank. Exhaling back into our down dog. Nice work. Breathing here. We're going to slowly take a few steps all the way forward into our first forward fold. Maybe grabbing for opposite elbows, swaying from side to side. Shaking the head yes and shaking the head no. Bringing all the weight into the toes here, so maybe the heels lift a little. Nice, so sliding our body all over like a little rag doll here. Releasing our grip. Inhaling to a halfway lift. Exhaling to forward fold. We're going to take that one more time. Inhaling halfway lift. Exhale to forward fold. Inhaling to rise the arms all the way up, bringing the palms to touch overhead. Exhaling the hands through heart center and lowering all the way down, folding right back over our legs. Inhaling halfway lift, hands to shins. Exhale, we're going to plant the hands down, step back to plank. You can move through the modified flow by lowering the knees directly down, untucking the toes, and lowering the chest to the mat. Or I'm going to cue chaturanga here. So lowering halfway down, guiding our elbows next to our rib cage. Inhaling up to our upward facing dog, untucking the toes, shining our light. And then an exhale back into our downward facing dog. Good work. You can move to the flow however you would like here. It's your choice. Breathing here in our down dog. Noticing our strength, noticing our power. I'm going to use the next inhale to lift the right leg up and back to a 3-legged dog. Exhale to draw it all the way through, moving into our low lunge here. Lowering the left knee down, untucking the toes. We're going to rise the arms all the way up into our Anjaneyasana. Feeling this release in the upper left thigh here. Feeling the openness in our hips. And we're going to cactus our arms, opening up our chest, coming into a mini back bend here. Inhaling to draw the fingertips up towards the sky. And with all of our strength, we're going to draw the arms down, pressing out the right sole of the foot, tucking the left toe under. We're going to lift the left knee and rise our arms all the way up into our high lunge. Inhaling to open up our chest into our mini back bend. Exhaling ourselves back to neutral. We're going to lower the arms down to the mat, step back to plank, and move through our flow back into our down dog. Beautiful work. Nice. Taking a breath here. And an exhale out. With the next inhale, drawing the left leg up and back to a three-legged dog. We're going to exhale to step it all the way through, moving into our low lunge. Releasing the right knee, untucking the toes. We're going to rise the arms all the way up into our Anjaneyasana. Pressing out the left sole of the foot, rising ourselves up into our high lunge. Inhaling to shine our light, lifting our chest. Beautiful work, everyone. Then planting the hands down, we're going to step back to plank and move through our flow back into our down dog. Beautiful work. Nice, you got this. Taking an inhale here and an exhale out. Breathing here, we're going to inhale to shift forward into plank pose and then exhale back into our down dog. And bending at the knee, we're going to look and step or hop to the front of our mat. Inhaling, half lift, and then exhale to forward fold. Inhaling to rise the arms all the way up, bringing the palms touch overhead. Exhaling the hands to heart center and lowering them down to Tadasana. Inhaling to rise our arms up, shining our light. Exhale to hinge from the hips to fold right over our legs. Inhaling, halfway lift. Exhale to plant the hands down. You can step or hop back to plank and move through your flow back into your down dog. If you're hopping back to plank, hopping back to bent elbows. Inhaling the right leg up and back to a three-legged dog. Exhale to step it all the way through, moving into our low lunge. Lowering our back heel down, we're going to rise up into our warrior one. Keeping that nice bend in the right knee, cactusing our arms. Rising the arms back up to the sky. We're going to lower the hands to clasp at the base of the spine. Inhaling to shine our light, lifting our chest. With the exhale, folding right over the right thigh. So drawing the crown of the head towards the mat. Staying super grounded throughout the back sole of the foot. Really using our exhales here to surrender into this posture. Using the power of the breath. We're going to inhale to rise everything up, flying the arms up towards the sky. And then pivoting on the left toes here. We're going to come into a warrior three. Pressing out the left toes, flying ourselves forward, keeping the hips square to the mat. We're going to bring the palms by the sides with the left toes facing towards the mat. Maybe putting a little bend in the right knee. You got this. Staying with the breath here. Know it burns a little. Maybe bringing the hands to heart center. Drawing ourselves back into our why, back into our intention here. Nice work. You got this. I know it's burning, but you got this. Slowly, we're going to bring the left toe down. Inhale to rise back up into our high lunge. And then planting the hands down, we're going to step back to plank. And you can move through a one-legged flow or through your regular flow back into your down dog. Taking a breath here. And then using our inhale. Exhaling out. Getting ready to take the other side. We're going to inhale the left leg up and back to a three-legged dog. Exhale to step it all the way through, moving into our low lunge. Lowering the back heel down, rising the arms up into our high lunge. Bending at the elbows into our cactus. Maybe you come into a mini back bend, lifting the chest. And then drawing the fingertips up towards the sky. We're going to lower the hands to clasp at the base of the body. Inhaling to shine our light, shining our love. With the exhale, we're going to fold right into the left thigh here. So drawing the crown of the head towards the mat. Drawing the knuckles up towards the sky. Feeling this nice stretch in the shoulders. Allowing the breath to surrender you into this posture. Taking one more cycle of breath. And then using our next inhale, pushing out the left sole of the foot, rising the arms up towards the sky. We're going to come into our warrior three, so pivoting on the right toes. And we're going to fly ourselves forward, so bringing the weight into the left sole of the foot. And you may fall out, because I just did. Bringing the palms by the sides. Squaring our hips to the mat, maybe drawing the hands to heart center. Noticing your strength and noticing how cool it is to balance on one sole of the foot here. We don't usually think about that when we're doing this posture. Breathing here. You got this. And then lowering the back toes down, we're going to rise the arms up into our high lunge. And then lowering the hands down, we're going to step back to plank and move through our flow back into our down dog. Nice work. Taking a breath here, a super deep inhale. And then exhale out. Gonna inhale to shift forward to plank pose. And then moving in through our flow, we're gonna move back into our down dog here. Just doing a little reset. Inhaling forward to plank. And then we're gonna untuck our toes, coming into the tops of our feet. We're moving into a modified plank here. We're keeping the core super engaged. We're gonna build a little bit of heat here. I know this burns, but you got this. So we're gonna slowly draw the hips down into our upward facing dog, making sure that the knees are hovering. We're gonna inhale back into our modified plank, so pressing out the palms, lowering our hips down into our upward facing dog, exhaling into our modified plank. Nice, we're gonna be here for 2 more breaths. You got this. Keeping the core nice and engaged, pressing out the palms. Don't lose your strength. You got this. And then lowering the hips into our upward facing dog. We're going to press back into our down dog. Great work. You did it. I know that was a lot, but you made it. You made it through. You didn't give up. Just going to lower the knees all the way down and come to sit in a brief child's pose here. Maybe swaying the hips from side to side. Massaging the inner thighs, massaging the hips. And we're just gonna walk ourselves up to a seat and then shift over to whichever side is our favorite. We're gonna extend the legs straight out in front of us. Drawing the toes up towards the sky. We're gonna come into a seated forward bend. Inhaling the arms up towards the sky. With the exhale, hinging from the hips, grabbing for our feet here. We want to keep a nice long spine. So maybe staying right where you are, upright, or if you would like to fold right over the legs, you can. Allowing the breath to surrender you into this posture. Allowing the exhales to let you fold over a little more. And then engaging the core, we're going to rise the arms all the way up, lowering the palms by the sides, drawing the soles of the feet to the mat. And then drawing our arms in line with our shoulders, we're going to lower down 1 vertebrae at a time. We've made it onto our backs, one of my favorite parts. We're going to move into a brief bridge pose, bringing the soles of the feet to the mat. And then maybe clasping the hands at the base of the spine to draw the hips up a little higher. Nice. Just breathing here, allowing the inhales to draw the hips up a little bit higher, and with the exhale, pausing right where you are. Coming up onto our tippy toes, releasing the clasp if you have it. We're going to lower down 1 vertebrae at a time until we reach the mat. And then using our next inhale, we're going to draw the right ankle over the left knee and then grabbing for the back of the left thigh. We're coming into a modified pigeon pose here, lying on our back. So you're going to really feel the stretch in the outer right thigh and hamstring. So using our inhale to draw the left knee towards the chest, keeping the left toes engaged. and the right toes engaged to protect the knee. And then lowering the left sole of the foot down. We're just going to switch sides. So taking the left ankle right over the right knee. And then drawing the right knee in towards the body. Feeling that nice stretch alongside the left thigh and the left hamstring. Keeping the toes engaged, so toes up towards the sky to protect the knees. And just breathing here. And then lowering the right sole of the foot down, drawing the left sole to meet the right. Just taking a breath here. Just gonna windshield wipering the knees, releasing the lower back and the spine. Feeling that fluidity in the body. And then drawing the knees into the chest, we're going to give ourselves a nice big hug. Maybe grabbing for opposite elbows, maybe swaying from side to side. We're going to inhale to draw the forehead towards the knees. Exhale to lower the head back towards the mat. Inhale to draw the forehead towards the knees, curling up in a little ball. Exhale to lower the head back towards the mat. Inhaling forehead to knees. Exhale to lower the head back towards the mat. Nice. Just breathing here. Noticing your love for yourself for showing up today. And we're going to take a spinal twist. So releasing the knees over to the left side. Opening up our arms and then drawing the right shoulder down. Taking a few breaths here. Breathing into the back side of the body. Then drawing the knees back to center, we're just going to switch sides, releasing the knees over to the right, opening up our arms, drawing the left shoulder blade down towards the mat. Breathing here. Inhaling to draw the knees back to center. Again, grabbing for our shins. Massaging the back, massaging the spine, giving thanks to your body. Giving thanks to yourself for showing up today. And then releasing the legs out. We're going to bring the palms to face up. And just coming into our full Shavasana here. We made it through all of the twists and turns. Through all that you did not know was going to come next, you made it. I'm going to take a mini body scan here from the crown of the head all the way down to the toes. And then from the toes all the way back up to the crown of the head. Noticing where you're still holding tension. And maybe sending the breath there. To feel a little more ease in that area of the body, to feel a little more love. But allow yourself this next minute or two to truly just exist, to just be, to just take notice about how strong you are, how powerful you are. And how much you mean to this world. Let each moment have value. Let each day of your life be the spiritual experience you seek. The power to change and evolve lies within you. The life you desire is happening right now. Your destiny is here. Cherish all your moments. Embrace the beauty and importance of each one. So with that, just start wiggling your fingertips and your toes. And we're going to draw the arms straight back behind us, just reawakening here. And bringing one hand to the heart and one hand to the belly. Just I'm going to take a few cycles of breath here. Noticing our heartbeat, noticing the rise and fall of the belly, noticing your being. We're going to slowly shift over to whichever side is your favorite in a fetal position. And then slowly start to make our way up into a comfortable seat. Drawing our hands to heart center, bowing our chin to our chest, and just thanking ourselves for our practice. Giving thanks to self-love, giving thanks to family, to friends, to good health, and to good and bad days, just to life. Giving thanks to this body, this being. And then drawing the palms to our third eye, bowing down to our light force. Namaste. Thank you all for joining my class. If you would like to tune into more classes, you can definitely subscribe. I would love that. I would love to hear feedback through the comments. And I hope you tune back in. Peace and love, everyone.